Hey, we is Gang TV.
Oh, I took my chain back to the shop. No, you didn't. You got booked. You got booked by your own people. I'll be honest with you, you got booked by your own people.
But what that got to do with anything, though? You know what I'm saying? And that's what I be talking about. Like, that just go back to the race conversation we was having, right? A little bit go on this cat and a couple of others, right? Nothing against Swifty Blue. You know what I'm saying? You do your thing, bro. Shout out you, this, that, and the third, right? But what I be noticing is other races tend to harp on the racial thing more than us. You feel me? Like how you pointed out, oh, you got grabbed by your own people. What that got to do with anything, P? That don't got nothing to do with it, man. And it's not like, you feel, if it was the other way around, it's not like he would have been like, oh, you know what I'm saying? I highly doubt Almighty would have been like, oh, it was some Mexicans that grabbed you up. Look, you can't be holding down amongst the Mexicans. That's just a illogical statement, man. We already know if a is struggling, no matter what race they is, right? And they see an opportunity, they gonna take it. You know what I'm saying? Why is you harping on this race thing, folks? That make me think that you feel me? Like you know what's crazy? It's just like how I was explaining, like when we go to a restaurant or something, they notice us. You know what I mean? Automatically. When I say they, I mean somebody who's outside the so-called black race, right? But we don't notice them. We notice because we alert, you feel me? And we pay attention to things, but it don't cause for no alarm. Like, you know what I'm saying? We see you, hey, don't mean nothing. When they see us, they watching and looking, and you know what I'm saying? All type of weird. Keep it lit though, P.
It just so happened to be the little homies just tapped in. It just so happened to be the little homies just plugged. Screech, baby boy. You know what I'm saying? Get at me. I'm really out here in these streets. Put that money together, put it in a basket.
It ain't like he said nobody specific, right? But he did say, oh, you got grabbed by your own people, which made me think back to this video I just seen the other day I meant to bring to the channel, right? It was an OG. He was talking about how he did time with Southern Mexicans and this, that, and the third, and how they expressed to him that it was okay. Well, an older gentleman that he was cool with expressed to him that it was okay to tell on a so-called black person and it ain't be considered snitching. You know what I mean? You don't get no blemish on your record for doing something like that. I know it's a tricky thing when it comes to talking about the specifics, right? But that was alarming to hear.
Bring it to me. Bring me that money. I'll bring you the almighty millionaires shit back. And that's it, you know what I'm saying? That's the little homies you want to give it up, man. If they don't, we just gonna take your money. It is what it is. That's what happens in the gangland. That's what happens.
Then y'all gonna just take his money, you know what I'm saying, and still keep the chain? Damn, okay. So what happened, man? Did a nigga get snatched up? What's the difference between Prop 20? So now this thing is getting a little bit confusing, right? Because on one end we got Swifty Blue saying Almighty suspect then got grabbed up and allegedly by his own people, right? Whatever that's supposed to be, right? And then we got Almighty suspect saying it never happened. I got the jury. I can show it. Tell the facts. You know what I mean? I highly doubt Swifty Blue would be getting online clout chasing, right? Or making statements about something that he, you know, really don't have information about. You get what I'm saying? Like, I'm sure he is in the know. Like he say he in the streets for real and this, that, and the third, man. And you know, when you really in them streets, man, you be tapped in. So it seems like niggas is trying to push a line on Almighty Suspect simply because he don't gang bang, right? And he don't got the proper backing and this, that, and the third. You understand me? Because it don't make no sense. Like when you got on the radio and said, oh, I never signed to a black person and it's just my preference and that's just how I feel, this, that, and the third. You know, although it seems to be somewhat of an ignorant statement, you know what I mean? Right? And it seems to be somewhat contradictory, right? You said what you said and you seem to be standing on it. What's the problem with Almighty Suspect standing on what he say? You feel me? And you know what else, right? Before we get up out of here, right? One thing I just thought about that he say the little homies got it.
Get him black. Get him black. Get him black. Get him black. Fuck him
It
up.
seems to
Get
be
him
some
right.
contradictions in
Tighten
the
up.
story. You know
Get
what I mean?
right.
It's
Get him
like,
black. Tighten
what's
up.
really going on?
Fuck him up.
I'm starting to
Get
believe
him right.
that all
Tighten
this
up. Fuck him up.
didn't get his chain snatched or nothing of the sort because the stories ain't matching up, right? First you say he got robbed by his own people. Then you say, oh, if you want to pay for the chain bag, and that's even if the little homies want to give it back. It's like, what little homies? You know what I'm saying? Your little homies? Ain't you?
Say ho, you can't be playing with that paper, ho. Nigga need that yaper, need it now and not later, ho. Say ho, I can't be playing with that paper, ho. Nigga need that yaper, need it now and not later, ho. Say ho, you can't be playing with that paper, ho. Nigga need that yaper, need it now and not later, ho. Say ho, you can't be playing with that paper, ho. Nigga need that yaper, need it now and not later, ho. Ay, I need that cheese like a grater, ho. Don't play me like no sin, cause I never capped the saver, ho.
Fake ass motherfuckers be showing all that fake ass love. Keep that shit away from me. Keep that fake ass shit away from me, nigga. Before I explode on one of you bitch ass niggas, nigga.